What is up, YouTubers? It's Lucas. We're back with another episode of Our 6D Journey. And if you are new to my channel, I am here. The last year or so has been a bit of a unveiling of opportunity for me to introspectively look at myself. And as I've been looking at myself and realizing some of my own communication and energetic patterns with relationships, I've had the opportunity to be slapped across the face with so many lessons. And so I spent about an hour today watching different videos from different parts in the timeline of Our 6D Journey. And I'm realizing a general theme, which is life is a paradox. We have about as much control as we don't have control. And there's something about embracing the control that we do have that leads us to a state of fulfillment and happiness. And that's when things start really just kind of showing up. That's when things flow best, is when you're staying inside that state of I am handling what I can and surrendering to what I cannot. And so today, I kind of had this like boom, like, hey, the message right now for this moon cycle, like, I'm a big, in case you don't know, you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, hit like, put the notifications on. I'm really into numbers. I'm really into moonology. I'm really into the sun signs and the stars and the idea of universal connection through star systems, through people, through objects, through everything. Everything's connected. Like, I'm unified. And so here we are talking about taking back control. If you hear that, my cat decided to start using the litter box, but this message is here. And I'm not going to wait for her, which, by the way, when she uses the litter box, you know the litter's down here and she cleans the sides. The sides. It's so strange. So I decided today to take control of what I do have a hand over. And most of that in ourselves, and I guess this video, even though it's about Our 6D Journey, I'm trying to communicate to people how important it is to know yourself, to have your own sense of direction, to have your own purpose, to have your own drive. And if you want to be a good communicator with everybody else, and you want to be successful with everybody else, you have to take control of your own life. What it is that is yours. Becoming independent of what it is that you have independence with. Like, we are a collective, we are a community, we are sharing everything from resources to feelings to life paths to goals to prizes. We're all a collective, but at the same time, we're individuals. And we have to focus on taking back control of what it is that we have a hand in. Take control of what we have the hand in. And like, for me personally, it's sending out emails that weren't being done. Keep writing inside the books that I've been creating. Work on my personal fitness time, my personal meditation time, and really succumbing to the need to take care of myself. That's been what's catching up for me. And I think right now for this moon cycle, when we're going from this new moon that we just passed into the new moon on the 13th, I think that the full moon on the 13th, I think that right now it's taking back control of who we are. That's the message that I've been getting. And so when it comes to other people, when you're communicating in your 6D journey, it is, how are you in the relationship? Let go of and stop processing, developing, thinking about anything they're doing, and take it fully into the self. What am I doing? What am I creating? How am I responding? And when we shift that energy, everything feels safe and secure, and happiness is from within, not from without. So, you know how I love the cards. The thing with me in cards is that, like, okay, so are we married to these cards? Like, no matter what, if the card comes out, are we stuck with it? No, and this is the reason why. I believe that all of life, divine masculine, taking back control. I split the deck at divine masculine, I'm just saying. We're taking back control, right? Taking back control of our life. With these cards today, what I want to do is say, from the highest place in the deepest hole, what can we do to bring a sense of connection to knowing how to flow with our life? What is it that we have control over, and what energy do we need to activate in order for us to take back that control that we lack? So oh, cards are trying to escape. This one escaped. Huh. So the first card we got today, everybody, is the Earth card. This is card number 24, numerology, 2 plus 4 equals 6. For me right now with this card, 6 is about watching things grow. There's been a big shift happening around right now. Right now we're all in the heart space. We're moving forward, trying to create some sense of connection through other people, connection through our inner divine, intellectual, emotional, spiritual, financial connection to other people, and connecting that grounded sense of ourselves into that relationship. There's a lot of truth coming out right now. People are sharing the deepest, darkest, brightest, scariest, most exciting parts of their lives with others. And right now the energy is to accept, to rekindle, to bring a sense of inner belief. Right now that we need to believe in where we're going and not just be so caught up in where we think that it's happening. Right now with this card, this is really focusing on the material world. So we need to zoom in to how we're controlling parts of our lives. What are we doing to create manifestations? What are we doing to create abundance? What are we doing to light the inner fire of the drive that we have? There's an energy here also too about following the emotions and going, if you're connected to the idea, if you're feeling it, if you're loving it, then that means you can create the fire. You need the connection emotionally, the water, to create the fire, the spark, to then build up inside the earth, to build up inside the earth. The ideas right now, I feel like for everybody, are kind of out there a little bit. Like there's not a lot of connection, I feel like, deep to how are we going to do this? Like the creativity needed to create what it is that we're wanting to do, people are lacking that right now. I think that fire and earth and water are here, but with the earth elements right now, we're lacking air. Air needs to show up. Okay. So that channeling was a lot. Like, I don't even know what just happened. I'm not even sure I'm here right now. Let's go to the second deck. So Energy Oracle. Ooh, the sun is on bottom. What a good omen. I don't remember closing it to the sun. Like sometimes when I put the cards away, I remember what card's on bottom. I've not seen this card before. So just for the sake of it, since it's here, we're going to go ahead and read the sun. And this is card number 1. Wow. I have not seen this card and I'm so excited. We're going to read it straight. The sun brings blessings to the earth, and this card portends blessings in your own life as well. Just as the sun nurtures the earth, bringing new life in the spring and summer, this is your time for a new beginning, the onset of a nurturing new light in your life, the light of divine inspiration and personal growth. This card often marks a time of great creativity. I just said we needed creativity, and the sun showed up, bringing the culmination of an important new project, such as the birth of a baby or the writing or publication of a book. Just said that too. Or even the birth of a new you. And guys, listen, about the whole new you. So Mercury just transited the sun. Mercury is in charge of communication. Communication, hi, I'm Mercury. I control the bypassing, the medium for putting information from one body of consciousness to another. It transits the sun. It hasn't done it in like 11 years or something. It's going to be like 13 years before it happens again. So this is a mark right now of new revelations with how we communicate as people, how we are as people. And I think that right now there is a birth of a new us, because here's the thing. Who we are when we communicate is who we are on the inside. How we talk to others is how we talk to ourselves. Right? There's a new energy showing up. And so Mercury transits the sun. We're going into a new decade. Like, we're going into a new 4-year cycle in America. Like, stuff is showing up. Now, moving on. Now is the time to put your energy into expressing your truth and vision. I mentioned that with the other card. Visualize the light of divine love pouring into your heart and mind like the rays of the sun, bringing inspiration, growth, and abundant blessings. See the future you want to create. OMG. I'm teaching today. And this girl, I can't say her name, she's 8. She goes, I have to vision it first. She said, I have to vision it first, which she meant I have to visualize it first. I have to see a vision of it first, basically, and then go and do it. And I was like, okay. See the future you want to create, visualize, and know the sun is shining on your intentions now. Here's the affirmation. Repeat after me, everybody. I open my heart and life to the creative inspiration of divine love. I choose to create happiness in every new day. Now, my other question I was going to ask for this card, this was a bonus, is what energy, what message from the angels, all angels surround us now. Bring forth your power of the corners, the top, the bottom, the sides, and the front and the back. Bring forth your wisdom, your creation, your abundant blessings of joy and happiness. I command now that we are in a state of acceptance and receptivity for the message you have to come for us to support the Earth Energy card. So, whoa! It comes out quick. Storm warning. Things are about to fall apart. Okay? We are losing parts of ourselves right now, guys. Like, I made a comment in a previous video, I think it was the last one, belief systems have been shattered. So many of us, our belief systems have been shattered. There's a storm coming, and that's why we're all, I think right now, there's a lot of reclusivity going on and avoidance. The sun came up again. We just read it. The sun came up again. In the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So there's an energy of closing things out right now. I think over the next, I'm getting 2 or 3 weeks, over the next 2 or 3 weeks that we're moving forward into this time of transition, I think there's a lot of grounding into the earth chakra, grounding into Archangel Michael, believing that you're protected, knowing that everything's going to be okay, and there's a release coming. A release of the past, a release of expectations. And with this card, Gabriel holds the trumpet. Gabriel, what's the difference? Holds his trumpet in one hand and beautiful orb of blue light in the other. He is sending powerful energy to your throat center. Acknowledge your power to communicate and your readiness to do so. This angel opens you up to truthful expression, both with yourself and others. You may have had trouble with expressing emotions and ideas in the past, but Gabriel is here to tell you that your soul longs to take this leap now. Be aware that true communication indicates how you speak to yourself, so never deny your profound, integrable value. Always speak for yourself. Write in your journal, let the words flow. Now is the time to express yourself freely and fully, and the universe always honors your choice to do so. This card could also indicate a communication project is coming, or a time of heightened communication with spirit and telepathy with others. Are you guys ready for the affirmation? Repeat after me. My throat chakra is open to its perfect, healthy state, spinning with the beautiful energy of freedom and self-empowerment. I am free to express myself in every way. So, my general theme that I'm feeling right now is where's the cover? I really want to use those, actually. We could use these. Where's the storm? Where did I put it on top? I don't even want to show the storm warning. The general feeling that I'm getting now for the message of the video is, as we close out this decade and we round off this 9, it's important that we step back and reflect and express our own truth to the inner sanctum of who we are. To really zoom out a little bit and go, what have I learned in the last 9 years about communication, about love? What have I learned about not only myself, but others? And how do me and we mix? What is it that I have changed? And how am I going to hold tight in that change? How am I going to ground myself in that change to all the newness that's showing up? Because next year, guys, is something big. It's big. And I hope you guys are ready, because it ain't going to be like no walk in the park. Like we have stuff to do. So, congratulations everyone. 2020 is here. Best of luck.